had some leeks in the fridge that were kind of like they'd seen better days, so I had to take off quite a few layers, unfortunately. But I was left with a little bit, and I wanted to try this recipe for German braised leeks because I really love roasted leeks, but it was almost 100 degrees today outside and I didn't want to turn on the oven. So I've never been really good at pan cooked leeks, but this recipe was from Nigella Lawson's cookbook How to Eat, and it says it's German, but I did add a little bit of Dijon mustard, which is not in the recipe. In the original recipe, it's just the leeks, salt, butter, white pepper, and white wine. But I just felt like adding a little mustard to this, and I have to say it looks pretty good. This will be a nice little appetizer to split between me and my husband before our main meal, which is leftover spaghetti and meatballs. I made the meatballs in the tomato sauce last night, and it's my new favorite way of making meatballs, which is just a pound of ground beef and make them pretty small, like as small as you can have patience for, and only add grated nutmeg and grated pecorino to the meat, and that's it, and just mix it really well, make the little meatballs, and cook them directly in tomato sauce. I got it off of, I think, the Pasta Granny's channel, and it's just my new favorite all-time way to make meatballs because it's so good. The little meatballs are so flavorful and so easy. You don't even need to add salt because the pecorino is salty. I'll definitely make them again in a video if you're curious, because we've been eating them like every couple weeks. So I wasn't going to film my lunch. It's Sunday and I'm just having like a quiet day, but it was so delicious. I want to remember what I put in it. And it looks huge. This plate's kind of small, and I know it's only 50 grams dry of pasta, plus like half a cup of broccoli, a can of sardines. So it ended up being like a large volume, even though it's like all measured and everything. So that's kind of nice too, but it is 50 grams of gemelli pasta, plus some steamed from frozen broccoli that I chopped up, about half a cup, and a can of drained sardines, some lemon juice, a tablespoon of olive oil, some slivered blanched almonds, like I buy them already chopped up like that, like a tablespoon of those. And then I put some Worcestershire sauce in, just like, I don't know, 10 drops, plus salt and pepper, and it's delicious. And sometimes I struggle with sardines. I love sardines, but there's only a few ways that I like them. They kind of need like other flavors, I feel like, to balance. So I want to remember that sardines with Worcestershire and a little bit of lemon and olive oil is like a really good flavor, and it works really well with the broccoli and the almonds. So this is like a note to myself and to you guys, I guess, if you want to try it. But this is surprisingly good. I just want to try it with like some of the bread. Sometimes it's really good. We got rosemary and chives, pine nuts, celery and carrots, whole milk plain yogurt, some fresh apricots, an eggplant, and some broccoli. This is a whole free-range young chicken for a really good price. Sheep's milk cheese with tomato jam. It's a new product. When my husband works a lot, he likes to have these kind of easy things available for lunch. So we got chicken tikka samosas and empanadas de ropa vieja. Got some scallions and basil. This is dark chocolate with vanilla. It's really, really good. Small vine tomatoes and some green bell pepper. A red onion, green beans. I'm out of bay leaves and whole grain mustard. I've never tried their whole grain mustard, and sometimes I don't like their condiments, but I'm gonna try. But I don't think it matters too much because I usually have it in like dishes or marinades, so if it's a little bitter or a little sweet or whatever, I can balance it out. Some Kalamata olives, a bag of lemons, a bag of yellow onions, and lastly a big bag, 5 pounds of gold potatoes. I have so many potato recipes I want to try this week. Do you want to try the cheese?
What? It's sweet at first.
Mm-hmm. It's like manchego, but the tomato jam is really nice with it. pepper, lots of pepper, oil, small lemons, and then I pour some white wine over the whole chicken and about a half a cup, not a lot, into the pan. These are packed in salt, so I've got to rinse them before I put them in. Now olive oil and some oregano. Salt. It's so good. It's my favorite potato salad. I love it so much. It's really easy. It's pretty cheap, and if you do make this, please let me know what you think, because it's amazing. wine vinegar, some salt, and white pepper, and a decent amount of caraway. For lunch, I'm gonna have some roasted eggplant and green pepper. I seasoned it with red wine vinegar, salt, caraway, and white pepper, and olive oil. And I'm having it with a little bit of that like manchego-like cheese with tomato jam and some bread that I made. My espresso machine broke a couple weeks ago, and I have been having date cardamom lattes using the Bialetti, and I've really been enjoying them. And so far I found out that the easiest way to froth milk without a machine is to shake up warmed milk in a mason jar, and it makes like a pretty decent little foam. And I put the cardamom grounds directly in to the top of the coffee so that I don't get gritty spice in my drink. If you don't have date syrup, I know it's not super easy to find everywhere. It's also really good with maple syrup. It's so good. These lemons are really small, so I'm going to do the juice of 2 lemons. This is all my leftover basil that I washed. I'll do 1 clove of garlic. The rest of these pine nuts, it's like maybe 1 to 2 tablespoons. For this amount, probably 4 tablespoons of olive oil. You can do it in like a mortar and pestle and have it be more like a pesto. I just kind of like it blended up like a salad dressing. It's the final night of roast chicken. I still actually have a little bit left, but I'm saving it for chicken salad tomorrow. And it is finally shredded. I shredded up the last of the remaining roast chicken. I had some cherry tomatoes and half of a red onion that I needed to use, so I blended them up and simmered them down for a long time with a little bit of clove, a little bit of paprika, salt, pepper, and sugar, and a little bit of white wine vinegar. And I made a tomato jam, and then I mixed the tomato jam with the leftover roast chicken to make like a little bit of I don't actually know what it is, but it's delicious. And then